In this video, traders, we're going to look at, do you have a healthy time horizon? Hey traders, a warm welcome to you. Okay, so do you have a healthy time horizon? The immediate thing that most people come up to, or conclusion that most people come to, is on a trade level, right? They think, okay, what do you mean by that? Day trading, swing trading? Yeah, and I do mean that in one perspective. However, the more important one is this one, strategy. Let me explain. Okay, so we've got a healthy time horizon. What does that mean? If you're a day trader, obviously you want to come out of your trade in a day. If you're a swing trader, you're looking for multiple days. That might seem obvious, right? Multiple weeks, multiple months, quarters, investor, multiple years. Pretty obvious, right? You can categorize yourself like that. However, the key thing here is to look at what you're doing and whether you are trying to get rich quick without realizing it. Now, I know for many of you, the words get rich quick, you're seasoned professionals, you've been trading a while, you understand the nuances of the market, the psychology that goes into it, you've got a good plan. Get rich quick doesn't even come on your radar. You're like, yeah, you know what? That's for someone else to worry about. I'm not in get rich quick. However, as human beings, we have a tendency to want to get things that are good, shiny, whether that is wealth, whether that is six-pack abs, whatever it is, quickly, right? We have that tendency and we should be very, very aware of that. And there are some books out there that kind of say, you know, how we should be aware of that, what we should listen to in ourselves and stuff. We are just built that way. And whilst we may not think it, we have to be careful that this doesn't follow into our trading. Do you have a healthy time horizon? Basically means, are you constantly being aware that things take time? Let's look at the trade level, then let's move to the more important strategy level. On a trade level, you take the trade, and let's say you expect it to hit 20% up in the next 6 months as a swing trader, whatever. It's with stock, obviously, unlikely to be a currency pair. You expect it to hit that level. You start to get a bit of profit early on, and then you get the internal dialogue of, okay, this has worked quite quickly. I need to take profits on this because I've earned all this money in such a little time. Aren't I a genius? And you might take profits very, very quickly. Unfortunately, what you're doing there is you're undoing all the possibility of having that longer term success because you're overruling your system. You're wanting to grab you're succumbing to the quick riches, get rich quick thing. It may not feel like it, but that old adage of you never get broke taking profits, you kind of don't if you keep getting profits given to you. Unfortunately, at some point you won't get all those profits given to you and you'll have to take losers, and the small profits you've taken will far not outweigh the losers that you've taken. That's the whole point of the trade environment that we're in. We're looking for more winners, looking to make more money per winner than we are a loser. So that brings me quite nicely to this. This is the most important part, guys, the strategy part. What I mean is, are you giving your strategy enough chance? Now, listen, I know what it's like, right? You come up with a new strategy, maybe you're brand new, maybe you're seasoned professional, whatever. You come up with a strategy and you say, you know what, this is the new strategy. I've looked at it, I've figured out all the rules of it, and I want to make this work. I want to have a go with it. Now, most people will use the strategy, they will try it out, probably with too much money because they're all excited about it. They give it 5 or 6 goes, if that sometimes, and it fails. And they think this is a losing strategy, they chuck it away, they move on to the next, they move on to the next, they move on to the next. Now this is, you're not giving your strategy time to evolve, just like the trade that needs time to mature into the trade that you want it to become, and don't succumb to grabbing stuff early. You can flip it on its head with the strategy. Don't succumb to just snatching it away early. Give it time. And the way that you give it time is you dial down the risk. You know, you don't start piling in hundreds or thousands of dollars worth of risk. You just put in a few dollars worth of risk, a few pounds worth of risk. Then you can run the strategy and you can give it the time. You've got a healthy time horizon on that strategy to prove whether the thing is working or not, or at least got a good chance of success, right? Too many people do the both polar opposite things for the wrong reasons. Grabbing at profits, your time horizon isn't long enough. You're not letting the profit run. And then even on the strategy side, they're not giving it chance either. You're not giving stuff chance. It all comes down again back to the initial point at the beginning of the video of the human, deep rooted want and desire to have quick wins or quick success or something for nothing very, very quickly without working for it. Not quite the right words, but you get the idea. We want the trade to work quickly. When it does, we grab it and we feel great. In reality, no, you have to be prepared to let that become a loser for it to really mature into the trade that we want. Same with the strategy. You've got 4 or 5 losers in a row and we want to pull the plug. We don't want to pay anymore. We want to move on and find the next one quickly, The irony is, if we just stomached the strategy, and stomached it means that we kept going, but with a smaller amount of money, we may have found that that thing worked. Or the most likely scenario, guys, which happens to me and probably happens to you, is it's okay, but with a few tweaks, it becomes decent. The stop needs to be tweaked. The extra layer of filter needs to come in. The trigger needs to be adjusted. Something needs to be amended. And then what started out as a meh strategy now becomes a pretty decent strategy. And you go, thank you very much. That goes into my trend day strategy pot. Bang, off we go. I've now got another source of trades, of powerful trades that I can wheel out when I need to. But I never would have found it if your time horizon would have been so short. You pulled the plug, you look for the next one, look for the next one. And the same again, obviously, with a trade. If you're pulling the plug, you're not letting the trade mature. By the way, don't get this caught up with holding stops too long. If it hits your stop, you're out. If it hits your target, you're out. This is when it's going your way quickly, but you still have plenty of meat to go to your target and you're grabbing the profit. So just be cautious of that, guys. In those 2 phases, what's your time horizon? Make sure you're not allowing that inner kind of human being from thousands of years ago, or evolved from all that time ago. Make the decision for you and think long term. This is what I'm trying to achieve here, so I need to do this to get to that. All right, guys, take care. See you next one. If you like this kind of stuff, give it a thumbs up, much appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed, maybe I have earned your subscription. Take care. Bye-bye.